Israel. I want to give a call out Yahweh by Shema Mashak Wamalak Yahushua. That's giving all honor and praises to the Most High God and to his only begotten Son, who the world calls Jesus Christ. I'm Officer Donovan, the Battle Axes of Most High. Just coming at y'all with another class coming into the Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom, the brothers and sisters that tuned in, that will tune in. Shabbat Shalom, the brothers and sisters around the four corners of the earth. The title of the class is You Can't Stop the Rain. You can't stop the rain, only prepare for it. You can't stop the rain, only prepare for it. Hold on, I'm trying to get my phone good. Let me see. So like your brothers and sisters. That should work. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Whenever y'all get in. There we go. But I kind of just been shalom, brother Lamar, man. Hey Lamar, let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear this audio. All right. All praises. Man, kind of made this class, man, because it's just been a crazy week, you know, with different spirits. Trump, as prideful as he is, basically just pushing the button himself, telling all these other nations, I don't care about what you're talking about. I don't care how you're thinking. I don't care how you're moving. This is my world. I'm going to control it. If any of y'all step up, y'all will be destroyed, man. This is how Trump is moving in these last days, man. This is how the world order is coming into play. And you see the Israelite waking up on an all-time matter, man. And you got to pick a side right now. It's either you're going to choose Yahweh, or guess what? Hey, you're going to choose the ways of this world, man. And we see which way the ways of this world are going, man. I'm talking about you can see these things. And it's the hard and bitter truth about this thing, man. Knowing we're getting closer to the end, knowing we have to prepare for the things to come. Because judgment is coming, whether we like it or not, right? Let me see. Because, watch this. Let me get this precept real quick. Let's go to Matthew chapter 5, just to open this up. Shalom, shalom, the brothers and sisters that tuned in, man. Shalom. Shalom, King James, Judah. Shalom. Let me go to Matthew. Go to Matthew chapter 5. Go to Matthew chapter 5 and verse number 45. It says that ye may be the children of your Father which is in heaven, for he maketh his sun to rise on the evil and on the good, and sendeth rain on the just and on the unjust. Because the thing is, the things and the judgments that come upon this earth, it's not only going to affect the heathen and the damn out of order Israelites, it's going to affect you, man. You're going to go through trials. You're going to go through tribulations. You're going to go through everything that the other world is going through. The only thing that makes you better than most and everything better than most is Romans 3:1, right? Knowing these commandments, having the commandments, knowing who you are, and knowing you got a God, mighty angels, and Hamashiach Yahushua himself who will defend you in that day, man, and in that hour, in that time of temptation. And you have like-minded brothers and sisters to stand up in arms with you spiritually, physically, and to help you and mentally prepare you for the things to come. This is the difference that we have from us in the world. These are the things that we do. And this is how we prepare ourselves for these times. Because it's going to rain on us just as much as it rains on them. The only thing about us, we have a shield and we have a covering from the sun. They don't. They catch the full blast of the Lord's judgments. When he exacted us out less than what we deserve, right? Roughly paraphrasing, of course, to Job chapter 8. But it's going to rain on the just and on the unjust, right? And this is something we have to have our mind, bodies, and spirits ready for. Because we know it's coming. The only thing we need to do is prepare, get our minds in order, get our bodies in order, and get our spirits in order. I'm talking about this has just been a crazy week. And I had one class and then something else would pop up. I said, man, I got to talk about that in my class. And something else, I said, man, I got to talk about it in that class. And then I all kind of lumped it up together. I'm like, man, the Lord is not playing with this world right now, man. I'm talking about the Lord is not playing no games. Physically, spiritually, mentally. Like, the Lord is not playing, man. And raise it, man, to the foundations thereof. When these people are going through their trials and tribulations and they're stressing and they don't know what's going on, hey, all praise to the Most High, man. Continue, man. Call out Yahweh, right? Let's get this precept. Let's go to Sirach, chapter 44. Let's kind of get into this. Shalom, shalom, Sister Genesis, man. Shalom, shalom, Sister Mary Houston, the house of Brother Daniel, man. Shalom. Let's go to Sirach, chapter 44, and I'm going to start at the top. The book of Sirach, chapter 44, and verse number 1. Let us not praise famous men and our fathers that begat us. The Lord hath wrought great glory by them through his great power from the beginning. So guess what? This is us giving our mighty exhortation to the prophets of old, right? To our forefathers. Guess what? To the forerunners who started, guess what? The One West doctrine, and had those were those remnant who brought the truth back into us, right? That planted the seed and allowed the Most High God give us that increase, right? It says let's praise these forefathers, right? Those who've been doing the truth, pushing this truth for decades and decades. The forefathers are foremothers, even of times before, right? Of King David, Solomon, Moses, Aaron. Guess what? John, Peter, Yahushua, all these mighty people, man. Saul, Paul, all these people who push his truth and honesty and sincerity to the death, right? It says, such as did bear rule in their kingdoms, men renowned by their power, giving counsel by their understanding, and declaring prophecies. It says, leaders of the people, by their counsels and by the knowledge of learning met for the people, wise and eloquent in their instructions. And guess what? Through the Spirit, this is what we're doing now in these last days. Guess what? We're giving the counsel by understanding and declaring these prophecies, man. Now you see us on the streets. Now you see us on the block. Hey, the end is near. Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand, right? We're damn rebuking the heathen to their face. We're rebuking our own people, converting them, telling them who they are, what they need to do in order to make it to the kingdom. And we're standing 10 toes bold for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, right? This is us using that counsel that we have for those men are renowned and those women are renowned, and using these things of understanding and declaring these prophecies, man. Showing that Christ is on his way. These horns, man, this great whore Babylon is falling, man. All her merchandise, everything that she's doing. And I'm going to tell you, it's so poetic right now. Because if you think about it, now the Lord is making Babylon, the daughter of Babylon, rouse up all the nations. And guess what? All these are precepts that all the nations will turn against that whore, against Babylon, the merchants, through the city, through the seas. And if you look at it, guess what? Trump is trying to stop trade with Spain. Already went through and fell through with Iran. Now you going to Venezuela trying to get all these things. Now brothers and sisters have been looking. He's been in South America going hard. I don't know if brothers and sisters have been seeing the news, but Trump has been down there doing tactical narcotic bust. They said, why is he doing this so hard and so heavy all of a sudden? He needs money. He needs to find these things. He's scrambling and he's scraping, man. Just like King Antiochus in his day during the Maccabean revolt. Didn't have enough money to fund the war, and now he started robbing all the people around him in his kingdom. Because he doesn't have enough, man. This world is falling apart, man. You have to see the writing on the wall. This is literally what's going on. They had a out of nowhere, what's that country in South America? It was... it's like north of Venezuela, but they had a power outage. And the very next day, Trump and he had a whole army sent out there to do a whole narcotic drug bust. It's just a coincidence, all these things, huh? Man, I'm telling you, the Lord is not playing no games. When I tell you, he has these world leaders in a trick bag right now, doing whatever he commands them to do, man. This should show his true might and true power. But I'm going to read this again, man. This is why we're declaring these prophecies of old, right? This is exactly why. And these are some of the prophecies that we're declaring, right? Let's go to Matthew chapter 24. And these are some of the things that are coming to pass actively, right? The book of Matthew chapter 24 and verse number 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? And you think about these are the disciples, man. The mighty ones, right? Because I want to get something real quick. Go to Matthew chapter 10. Matthew chapter 10 and verse number 2. Now the names of the 12 apostles are these. The first, Simon, who is called Peter, and Andrew his brother, James the son of Zebedee, and John his brother, Philip and Bartholomew, Thomas and Matthew the publican, James the son of Alphaeus, and Lebbaeus, whose surname was Thaddeus, Simon the Canaanite, and Judas Iscariot, who also betrayed him. These are those 12, man. You got to think about it. These are the 12 that the Lord gave mighty powers to discern spirits, to cast down spirits. And they kind of went to the side and they kind of, hey, Christ, come over here, man. Kind of caught him while he was going to his bedchamber. Kind of caught him while he was chilling, maybe sipping a little yarn, right? He kind of departed for him, right? So they kind of walked away. He kind of moved around. And they kind of pulled him privately and said, hey, Christ, man. Hey, when is the sign of your coming? Knowing he's already here. Knowing that we know Christ must come again. They said, hey, tell us what shall these things be? Like, how do you know the end? What's the signs, man? Like, kind of give me the scoop, They say, give it to me on a lowdown, man. Hook a brother up, right? He says, what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? The disciples were asking these things. The prophets of old were asking these things, right? And look, Christ goes down a whole list, man, of what these things and what the signs to come, man. Brothers and sisters know what understanding what Matthew chapter 24 is going into. I encourage brothers and sisters to read this because these are real-time prophecies that are unfolding at this time, man. So I'm going to read it. It says, I'm going to jump down, actually, because I read this whole thing. I'm going to jump down to verse 14. But if you get it, you go down through 5 all the way down. It gives you some of the things that are coming on in this world, like plagues, pestilence, wars, rumors of wars, famines, guess what, earthquakes in diverse places, all these things, right? Texas and Louisiana, and I think a little part of like Memphis and everything, that whole Arkansas, we are going to go through a whole week of rain. Just a whole week of thunderstorms, hails, and just damn hell on earth, man. And literally, it's just like Dallas. It's just certain areas. It's just crazy, man. But reading on, I'm going to jump down to verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. Then shall the end come. So guess what the Lord said? The gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world. And this is literally what is happening right now. We are teaching the truth and honesty and sincerity right now today. This is how you know the gospel that's been before time has been malarkey, it's been bull, and it's not been the truth. It said the gospel shall be preached in the whole world for a witness, man, unto all nations, because all these nations are going to see these things. They are going to understand the true gospel. Brothers and sisters, put in what is that true gospel, right? These are the true tidings. These are the good tidings that are coming to this earth, man. Because as soon as the Israelites stepped on the block and started preaching the good tidings and the truth, all hell has been breaking loose. Guess what? Since the early 2000s, since the 90s, since the 80s. Look how much things and events have happened between the 80s all the way up until 2026. These past 40 years, man. Just look at what's been going on in the world. 40 to 50 years. Think about these things, man. It says, and then shall the end come. It said the end is going to come when this gospel start preaching throughout the whole world unto all these nations, man. Because now, like a lot of brothers say, the argument is no longer, are we the true Jews? Are we the Israelites? Now it's, we want to be with y'all. We want to be grafted in with you. The kingdom is for everybody. We're not denying y'all not the Jews anymore. Y'all are the true Jews. But we want a portion of yours. No. This is how you know we're getting closer and closer to the end. When Esau starts cleaving and getting that soft, effeminate spirit on them, this is how you know they're getting closer to that prophecy of, guess what, Isaiah 14, Isaiah chapter 63. And guess what, even in, what's that, Isaiah, all knees shall bow and every tongue shall confess the name of the Lord. They're all getting to this time, man. It says, and then shall the end come, right? I'm going to jump down to verse 21. That's right. Sister Genesis and say Sister Mary Houston, they own it, man. Isaiah 61, Luke 4 and 17, right? Jump down to verse 21. It says, for then shall great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. This is the craziest time we have ever been living in. as a nation of people, as this world has seen with their own very eyes, man. The closest thing they ever had to this thing was Hitler, man. And Hitler's not even as bad as Trump is being right now, man. Trump don't just want to genocide one people. He's trying to genocide his whole world with his ideologies, with his thinking, with his thoughts, with everything that he wants to do. And if you stand in his way, he will try to squash you, man. If you go on TikTok right now, you look up the White House's TikTok, you look up his TikTok, they're having fun and games. They're playing black songs, R&B songs, hip-hop songs. Yeah, we bombed you. Yeah, y'all next. And you got all the people in the comment, yeah, man, don't mess with us. Don't mess with us. Yeah, we're Americans. We're this. We're proud to do this. And this is exactly why the Lord is going to destroy this place and it'll never be inhabited ever again, man. The Lord is not playing no games with these people, man. They make a mockery of the things that are going on. They try to take it so lightly. I work by a military base, and one of the little guys, he showed me a picture. They've been having stealth bombers. They've been having damn Moab flyers and everything. They've just been having stealth bombers flying around, man. And you just see them in the sky and they flying. And all we heard is loud planes, large jets taking off, heading this way, heading that way. One of the guys made a joke. He said, "Oh my God, is it Iran bombing us?" I said, "Man, hey." I said, "Maybe so." I said, "Hey, it is what it is, you know." I'm taking it as it is. Because the thing is, I know what comes with this thing. I know what comes with this truth. I know what it comes with being in the spirit whenever the Lord comes. He says it's going to come as a thief in the night, so we'll never know that day or time. But there are signs that brothers and sisters must pay attention to in these last days. The rain is going to come, but you can't stop it. You can only prepare for it, right? And I'm read verse 22. And it says, "And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened." And that's what Sis just said to me. He said, "Man, it's ramping up fast, right?" And it's only ramping up fast so that he can save us faster. Brothers and sisters, think of that. Don't think the Lord is trying to cut off your time that you have to repent, to pray, because guess what? The Lord's time is perfect. He thinks you have enough time to do everything you think you need to do in order to get right with him before it's too late, man. So, brothers and sisters, you need to stay in order, stay in the spirit. If you're not in order, if you're not in spirit, man, work on it. And don't just work on it from day to day. Work on it earnestly, honestly, man. Guess what? It is a day-to-day thing, man. But earnestly work towards these things, man. You don't know when your last day is. You don't know when. I had put this visual in my wife's head the other day. I said, just think about it. Because I had a middle school friend. Him and some other guy got killed in broad daylight this week in Dallas. Got killed in broad daylight, shot down in a shootout. Gone, just like that. You were here one day, you're gone the next day. And I put it in her thoughts. I said, think about this. He was in a shootout. He was thinking, hey man, he probably shooting. He's like, man, I'm gonna get these. They might get me, but I'm gonna be all right. They gonna do this, they gonna do that. I'm gonna be cool though. I can't wait to get on Instagram. I'm gonna talk about it on live, how they miss, how they suck, how I'm gonna spin the block. Man, I gotta make sure I just get back to the crib. If I'm cool, I'll go to the... And guess what? In the blink of an eye, it's just black, man. No more thoughts. No more repenting. No more time. It's just black. It's dark. It's darkness, man. Your soul goes up to the chamber of souls, and now you're waiting on the day of judgment, man. You don't have any more time, man. When the Lord calls your number and calls your name, there is no more time. Brothers and sisters can't keep wasting this time, man. How many times have we seen brothers and sisters get sick and get ill and then don't have no more time? Some may recover, some may not. Think about everybody that dies every day. They don't just kind of wake up and like, okay, I'm feeling refreshed. That same darkness they fall asleep into, they never come back, man. Unless the Lord, as generations go by, and that spirit may or may not come back. We don't have time to play the games, man. And that's something I've been hard on myself, because it's a lot of times when brothers and sisters honestly try to make provisions for the flesh. Okay, I'll do this. Let me make sure I do this first. I knock out this for my job. That way I can clear up some time. But you know, if you do this, you're going to be tired as hell. You're not going to want to read. You're not going to want to study. You're not going to read. You're not going to pray. And it's like, man, okay, I'm just going to pray in the bed. Let me just lift my hands up and pray. Okay, cool. I'm like, damn, did the Lord want me just sitting on my ass praying for him? Or does he want me to stand bold? Does he kind of want me to actually get on my hands and knees and pray to him earnestly, right? What if the Lord answered your prayers on his ass? He's just like, oh, okay, you want something? I think about it. Let me handle this first, and I'll come back to him in a couple weeks or a couple months, a couple years. We got to take these things in perspective, right? And you damn right, Aki died in his iniquity, man. Literally. I'm talking about literally, and you don't have no more space to do anything, man. It's a closed book. I know his last breaths and last thoughts was, Lord, I hope I did it right. I hope I get the, I hope I, and then that's it, man. Taking your last breaths on a 2 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon in broad daylight with gunshot wounds, man. This is the crazy thing about life, man, because you don't know when it's over. A lot of times, brothers and sisters make that whole misconception of, well, what if there is no heaven? What if there is no hell? Okay, cool. Well, go live your life however you want. And when you die, you'll figure it out, right? It's too late. If you live your whole life living wickedly without the thought of thinking there's a heaven and a hell, that's fine. But what if there is, right? And you lived your whole life chasing the opposite goal of the kingdom of Yahweh. But what if you lived your life right? And guess what? There is these things, man. These are the things to come. Because we all have those carnal thoughts. We all have those moments in the truth like, damn, is it really worth it? Is it really this? Yes, brother. Yes, sister. It is worth it, man. Because why live your life in iniquity and in sin with no hopes or no things of, if there was these things that we hope for and we strive for, you will never make it. But if you are keeping the commandments, if you are doing the things that are right and just in the Lord's sight, you have these things open unto you, man. Think about these things, man. Think about these things. There's nothing wrong with living righteously in this world, man, and having a good time while doing it. What's wrong with having a wife after your own mind, a husband after your own mind, children after the laws of the Lord, man? Being stable, having a good family, a good community around you, building, greeting, not drinking so much to get drunk, not smoking, not dibbling dallying with this damn world. What is so wrong about it, man? There's nothing wrong with doing these things. We are the problem, and this world is polluting our minds and our spirits, man. That's right, Sister Genesis, man. A lot of people think they're going to live to get old, and it's not true, man. A lot of people, I bet you he thought he was going to at least keep trapping, keep thugging for at least another 20 years. He'd be like, nah, I'm going to stop. I'm going to lock in. I'm going to get my LLC. I'm going to do some real estate. I'm going to do this. I'm pretty sure he had many aspirations. And guess what? Just like a blink of an eye, all that money you think you had put up, all that trap money, all the stuff you used to did, you just a name now, man. You just, yeah, man, long live Bobby. You just a LLB now. That was his name, Bobby. You just a LLB in somebody's chat and somebody's damn Instagram post and you in somebody's caption now. But if you didn't leave a perpetual name, a good name, right? Like even Sister Mary Houston, right? Her husband. He left a good name. When somebody hears that name, when they hear that family, they think of that household and they think of the works that he did, not only for himself, but for his family. To have all his grandchildren in his truth, earnestly pushing his truth, to have his wife in his truth, even after his death, still doing the same thing. Man, that's an amazing thing to the Most High God, and your name will always be remembered, man. That is the thing about a good name. But when you just live this world, you live by the ways of this world, you're here today, you're gone tomorrow. You was one trap right here, that trap closed down. Give it 2 days, another trap will be down the street, man. Man, I used to miss his prices. His prices was good. Long live, bro. I'm just gonna go down the street to go mess with the other guy. That's all you are, man. You can't live by the systematic code that they give you, man. You have to strive, and you have to strive earnestly to get away from this world. When you truly get away from this world and you stretch out and you branch out and you grow to who you are, you can look down and see how different you truly were from the beginning, man. And how the Lord has preserved you up until this point. And we can never waste this time, man. We can never waste this time. Let's go to Second Esdras. I'm telling y'all, this has been a week, man. It's definitely been a week. Y'all praise to the Most High, we made it through. Call out Yahweh. Let's go to Second Esdras chapter 2 and verse number 13. It says, "Go, and ye shall receive. Pray for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch." Because the kingdom is already ready for us, man. The Lord said he has it. It's in order. It's ready. We just need to get ready to get our minds ready for it. Think about it. Man, the dream house, it's already planned out. All you got to do, hey, you don't even got to buy it. It's there. It's yours. You just can't give it up. Don't sign the deed away. Don't give your deed away. Don't sell it. Don't try to refinance it. It's yours. The only thing you got to pay is your property tax. And what's the property tax? You in this flesh right now. You staying in the spirit. You staying in order. You staying in this truth. You staying in this fight until death, man. And until Yahweh calls your name, right? That's all you got to do is just pay the taxes on it. And that's the things that's taxating every day. Because you got to save every day for your taxes. Because at the end of the year, or at the end of this truth, whenever it's time to pay those taxes and pay the things to the Lord, they going to want it all. They don't care if you short $1, man. They want it all, man. And think about it. What the Lord said his kingdom was like, it's just like 1 pence. If you got $100,000, but you don't got that 1 pence, hey, it's all for naught, man. Man, let's just got to strive for these things. It's already prepared for us. We just got to watch for these things and for the time to come. Because guess what? Esau is. Want to know how we know Esau is watching these times, measuring this time? They have something called a doomsday clock, where they're literally trying to count down the days of when Christ is supposed to come back in their eyes, man. When the world is supposed to end. And it's written in the precepts. Let's go to Revelation chapter 12. Revelation chapter 12 and verse number 12. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, for he knoweth that he hath but a short time. They have a short time in this place now, man. The kingdom they thought would last forever, the things that they think they would have had forever, these bunkers, these cryostasis things, and all these futuristic movies where they live to see 1,000 and a million quadrillion quadrilex years old, and all the Star Trek movies and all this, they think they're going to actually strive to do these things. No, man. The Lord is going to kill these people, man, soon. Guess what? If it happens the next 5 years, call Allah Yahweh. The next 10 years, call Allah Yahweh. The next 50 years, call Allah Yahweh, man. But we see how this world is shaping, and we see how these things are ramping up. So we don't know if it can be 1 year, 100 years. The thing is, we must be ready for that day to come, man. We can't rush the Lord's judgment. We have to be patient, and that is the patience of the saints, is to keep his commandments till the end, man. This is what we have to do, because they know their time is short. And we have to understand the times and the seasons that we're living in as well. If they know their time is short, that means our beginning is coming. Their end is coming, our beginning is coming. 2 Esdras 6 and 9, right? It says Luke 12 and 32, fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. That's right, man. And in Psalms 127 and 12, except the Lord built the house, they labor in vain that build it. Except the Lord keep the city, the watchman waketh, but in vain. That's right, man. The Lord has built us a kingdom. And it's there. They're trying to build a kingdom. They're trying to do this. They're trying to do that. They're trying to get something that will never work. They're trying to build to the heavens. They're trying to make weapons of mass destruction to kill. They're not really trying to kill each other. They're trying to kill these damn UFOs they keep seeing. Damn angels, the damn spirits that they can't stop. And they say when Christ come back, we're just going to nuke his ass, man. We're all going to get our nukes around all four corners of the earth. We're going to shoot all the 4 angels that are going to be holding all the wrath back, and we're going to kill them all. No, man. The Lord is going to kill all these damn heathen, man, and keep some of them for captivity and protecting and preserving his saints, man. It says 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 9. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long-suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. That's right, Doc. That's a great precept, man. The Lord is not going to be slack returning these things, man. The rain is coming, man. We can see the sprinkles. We can see the drizzles. We can see Jacob trouble already here. Guess what? It's not fully ramped up to the point of where it is, right? But guess what? We can see these things. We see it. We can't stop it. We can only prepare for these things, man. Because how can you get the kingdom if you're not willing to go through what the kingdom takes, man? You don't know if you can take what it takes to get to the kingdom if you never put through these positions, man. If you never put through a position of John the Baptist, if you never put in the position of Christ, he said, live ye after me. How can you live after Christ if you're not willing to go through the things he go through, man? Who he went through, Salakia. The things Moses went through with people hating him. The things Paul went through being persecuted in all the churches, went from being a damn nigga to being a damn Israelite, man. And facing all the wrath that came with it. all the backlash. Think about all the deaths that Israelites have died in this truth, in this Bible, man. Are you willing, brothers and sisters, willing? Sisters, can y'all handle going through 2 Maccabees chapter 7 with all your children getting burnt alive, cooking a pot in front of you, scalped, maimed, dismembered in front of your face, and they're all standing bold for the Lord? And then after they get done with you, you're next, man. And all they want you to do is just eat this pork. Confess until Sibo, man. Say you forsake the Lord. Those 3 easy words. Something you can say. I renounce you, right? I denounce you. And you're good. You're safe, man. But guess what? How can you know that you'll be able to stand these things if you never go through these things? Now, the Lord might not have you go through some of these harsh tribulations, but what if you do? Come on, man. Come on. Brothers just got to prepare their minds and spirits for these things, man. You have to. Because if you don't, it'll catch you by surprise, man. Satan devices are crafty, man, but the Most High God is above all, man. Let's get these next precepts. Let's go to Luke. Let's go to St. Luke, man. Go to St. Luke chapter 17. Kind of try to go through these precepts, man. Let me see. Salakia, brothers and sisters. Making sure my phone don't die. All right, we're good. Cant, the book of St. Luke, chapter 17, in verse number 20. It says, and he was demanded of the Pharisees when the kingdom of God should come. He answered them and said, the kingdom of God cometh not by observation. Neither shall they say, lo here, or lo there. For behold, the kingdom of God is within you, right? Guess what? These are the things it is, right? It says the kingdom of God is within you, meaning what? It's yours to lose and it's yours to gain, man. If you are an Israelite of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel, the Lord has prepared this kingdom for you. Now, you can keep it until the end and endure to the end, or you can give up and give up your damn victuals and your victuals like Esau did, man, for one morsel of meat, just for $1 million, just for the ways of this world and for the riches of this world. That's really all that little morsel of meat was. Think about how significant it was to give up his birthright, right? You giving up your birthright just for the things of this world, temporary things. You can't give these things up. That's why it's within you, because you can gain it or you can lose it. And you have to be exercised within these things. Scribes and Pharisees ask for a physical showing. You'll know it. You start to feel it in your spirit. You'll start to see the spirits that are moving throughout the world. And guess what? Physically, you will start to see the signs. But they're not going to kind of write it out and say, okay, this is going to happen first. This is what we're going to do first. This is what we're going to do second. You have to see these things, man. You have to see these things and you have to enact these things, man. Brothers and sisters have to see these things and understand the time that is coming. Reading on. Salakia. Matter of fact, let me go to this. I want to get another one. Let me go to Luke chapter 12. We go to Luke chapter 12. I'm going to start at verse number 54. Book of St. Luke chapter 12 and verse number 54. And he said also to the people, when ye see a cloud rise out of the west, straightway ye say, there cometh a shower, and so it is. And when ye see the south wind blow, ye say, there will be heat, and it cometh to pass. Ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky and of the earth. But how is it that ye do not discern this time? Yea, why even of yourselves judge ye not what is right? Because the thing is, you can have all these damn meteorologists, zodiac signs, astrologers, and all these people with ologists in the end of their names, meaning the studying of. You can let them tell you and sway you and to do all these things, but you don't see the things that's going on in this world, man. You're going to wake up and go look up your zodiac sign and see how you should feel today. Not letting the Most High God guide you and lead you through the spirit. You want this world and you want man to teach you everything, man. You want your strength to be of Egypt, not of the Most High God, man. You can discern all this stuff. You can look in the sky. You know, everybody said, oh, I smell the rain. It's coming. I smell it. But you can't smell the damn stinky flesh and rotten flesh that you have and the sins and iniquity that you have bound to your soul, man. That's wrong and that's off, man. Brothers and sisters have to be able to correct themselves and check themselves in real time and to see the things that are going on in this world. If not, we would be lost souls and lost causes. And the Lord is not with that. But guess what? If you are and you choose to do this and you choose ye death, the Lord has no choice but to give you what you wanted, man. He wants you to choose life for you and your children. But if you choose to choose otherwise, hey, he has no choice but to grant you what you wanted, right? Let's go to Matthew. Go to Matthew chapter 16. Let's go to Matthew chapter 16 and verse number 1. This is a precept for that Luke 17 and that Luke chapter 12, right? It says the Pharisees also with the Sadducees came and tempting desired him that he would show them a sign from heaven. He answered and said unto them, when is it evening? Ye say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. In the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, you can discern the face of the sky, but you cannot discern the signs of the times. A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign. There shall no be sign given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas. And he left them and departed, man. I'm telling you, brothers and sisters want just the Lord to make it plain. Oh, yeah, you're going to come back on June 22nd of 2083. All right, cool. I'll be ready for it. That's not how the Lord works, man. The Lord is not just going to put it on a platter. It's not just going to be all nice and fine and dandy. He's going to tell you, hey, my son is going to come as a thief in the night. He doesn't know when he's coming, but when this happens, it's going to happen, man. Brothers, just stop leaning on the ways of this world and use this truth and use this Bible and get true understanding and know which, when you're looking at certain news articles, when you're reading these times, when you're seeing the news, when you're seeing movies, when you're walking on your day-to-day, look at these things and discern these spirits, man. Don't try to just seek out the damn sign and be lazy, man. Search for it. Look, man. It says, blessed is the man that readeth and doeth, right? Not just watch. He's just looking. He's just lost. He's kind of looking in the sky. Yep, I see the clouds. It might rain today. And it doesn't rain, man. But if you studied and you went through these things, like if you had an almanac and you went through the deep things. Now, this is a worldly thing, right? If you actually studied the things, you would know, okay, just because it's clouds don't mean it's going to rain, right? This is what you got to do about the Bible and these prophecies unfolding. Let's go to Romans. Matter of fact, let's go to Isaiah. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 40. Isaiah chapter 40, and we start at verse number 6. And this is kind of just doubling back on what I was talking about earlier, man. Because we got to get our minds and bodies and souls prepared, because once it's over with, right? The book of Isaiah chapter 40 and verse number 6. It says, the voice said, cry. And he said, what shall I cry? All flesh is grass, and all the godliness thereof is as the flower of the field. The grass withereth, the flower fadeth, because the Spirit of the Lord bloweth upon it. Surely the people is grass, man. The grass withereth, the flower fadeth. But the word of our God shall stand forever, man. This is how the Lord says, man. We're as grass. One day we're here, one day we're there, man. And even in that same day of us being there, a strong breath from the Lord can come and just take you away. We have to live with the thought of, hey, knowing any given day, any given time, any given hour, we can be taken up, man. And we have to be in order and be in the spirit when this times happens, man. Pray the Lord does give us some simple spirit of understanding and that sense of grace that we know, hey, the Lord is trying to tell me, make me feel something. Hey, let me try to act. Let me get on my 10 toes, right? And then through the spirit, he kind of is right now in these last days. Now, you can always pray for more understanding, more spirit, more things of that nature. But ultimately, it's about you getting in order today and keeping that and staying consistent with the Most High God, right? Guess what? Dying daily, like Paul said in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 31. Right? Let's go to Sirach chapter 4. Go to Sirach chapter 4. Sirach chapter 4. Book of Sirach chapter 4 and verse number 28. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. This is what we're trying to do, brothers and sisters. When you're in the truth, you want to strive for the truth unto death. Until the Lord truly calls your name, and until you know that time is up, you need to keep striving and keep going, no matter how hard and difficult it can be. If you need help, lean on brothers and sisters. Don't be prideful. Don't be bashful. Enough. It's time to not do that, man. I can't tell you how many times we talk to brothers and sisters and like, how you doing, brother? How you doing, sir? Oh, man, I've been going through it. It's been about 2 weeks and this and this and that. And I've been going through hell. And, well, haven't you reached out? I said, well, I know brothers and sisters go through their own. That doesn't matter, man. It's just bear you one another burdens. We know that ultimately you're going to have to bear that thing for the Most High God. But guess what? A good word and a good gift, man, and alms, all these things build up one spirit, man. Not only for themselves, but for the person giving them out. Man, I'm going to tell you, I don't want to say I hope brothers and sisters go through something, but guess what? If brothers and sisters go through something, I'm happy to help because guess what? I'll make an alms for my own damn soul. Hell yeah, you need some help? Hell yeah, I'll help you. If I'm able to. Because if I can, that's one more step to the kingdom of me giving alms for the Lord that can deliver me from death. You damn skippy. Let's do it, right? Physical and spiritual alms, man. This is what we should be doing, striving for the truth unto death. And if you fall, you get back up, man. This truth is about growth, right? Because watch this. Let's go to Baruch chapter 4 real quick. Baruch chapter 4 and verse number 28. It says, for as it was your mind to go astray from Yahweh, so being returned, seek him 10 times more. You should be wanting to seek the Lord. Once you fall, and you kind of go astray from the Lord, you better come back 10 times harder. Literally, physically, spiritually. So like in that 10 times, it might not be like I was reading one chapter. I'm reading a million chapters. No, it might be the awareness and the studying and the more attentiveness you have in this truth. You might read the chapter and you kind of you read and you're skimming through, but your mind isn't all the way there. But now you're going 10 times harder for the Lord. Now you're actually reading word to word, verse to verse. Now you're putting a precept here, precept there, and you're actually studying harder. Might still be that one chapter, but guess what? You're going hard in that one chapter now that you were ever going before. You might have killed the flesh this day, but now you murdering this damn flesh, man. You literally putting that old man away, that old woman away, and you putting her down, man. I'm talking about you taking her through there, right? You dragging her down, man. This is what it comes when you got to go 10 times harder for the Lord. Whatever your spirit is, try to up the ante every time. If you're not that much self-aware, if you lack that much 10 minutes, well, guess what? 10 times harder, man. Give yourself 100 minutes to the Lord, right? Guess what? If you can't do times 10 on the minutes, guess what? Times 10 on the seconds. Do 100 more seconds and translate that over to minutes. I did 10 minutes, couldn't finish it out. Now I'm going to do 20 minutes from the Lord, right? I'm going to continue to give you more than what I've given you before to show you that I'm trying. And Lord, I please pray you give me the increase to have this spirit to continue to do it, right? That's right. Proverbs 24:16, man. That just man is going to fall, but you have to get up 7 times more and go harder for the Most High God, man. Because, man, I'm telling you, when it's all said and done, it's over with. Let's go to Matthew. We'll probably close out on this, man. Let's go to Matthew chapter 24. I went there and I wanted to come back to it. Matthew chapter 24, and I'm going to start at verse number 42. It says, watch therefore, for you know not what hour your Lord doeth come. We don't know the hour, we don't know the time, but we have to watch these things, watch the signs, watch our spirits, watch our households, watch what we're putting in our bodies physically and spiritually, man, and watch what's coming out of these things, right? It says, but you know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. Because if the good man, think of it, if you knew when Christ was coming, you just make sure you ready at that day. You cool. All right, you gonna come at 6 a.m. on a Friday. All right, that's cool. I'll clear my pants for Thursday, make sure I'm all cool for 6. You know, I might just stay up that way I don't miss him if he come at 5:59. If that was so, then it's cool. But that's not it, right? It says, therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as you think not, the Son of Man cometh, man. When you don't think he's coming, when you don't think he's gonna be there, he will be there. You have to always be on your toes, man. You're kind of on your toes with Esau when you're walking down the street or you're driving your car, you're looking over your shoulder. Oh, did the cop see me run that damn light? I ain't stop all the way at that stop sign. Oh, shit. It's 60 on the damn dash, but I'm going 67. I'm going 65. This is how you need to be watching for the Lord, man, at all times. And the mighty angels that's watching over you, recording everything that you're doing. You're kind of lusting, you're on your phone, you're damn scrolling, and you see the man with the abs, or you see the sister with the fresh new BBL, and you're kind of just sweating, you're rubbing your eyes, and you're like, ain't nobody looking. I got a screen protector on, can't nobody really see it. And your damn angel is looking over your damn head, looking at what you're watching. And he just writing it down. He's like, yep, he looked over here for 15 minutes, Lord. He said he was going to read for 20, but he only read for 5, and then went to TikTok. And then he was there for about another 30 minutes. And then he just stopped and said he was going to get in order, get in the spirit. But he really didn't, because after that, he started working for Esau. Then he never really got back to reading. He started reading later on that night, but then he was too tired. So he said he'll pick it up tomorrow. Here, send, right? It's kind of what the Lord is. That's what the angels do every day. They just jot down your whole day, the time that you use. They're worse than your boss, man. Your boss going to count how long you've been at lunch. And, hey, you're late to lunch. You're 10 minutes late. You're 5 minutes late. You clocked in too early. You can't clock in too early. The angels, from the time that you sleep till you wake up, as soon as you wake up, woke up at 6:59, opened his eyes at 7, actually got out the bed at 7:04, got up. What was on his mind? Let's see what's on his mind. Let's see, did he read? Did he study? Did he even pray when he got up? When he used the restroom, what was he thinking about? This is how the Lord and his angels do, man. And it's at the end of the day, send, and you can't tell that, hey, take that out. Take that out right there. Scratch that out. Don't put on there that I was, looking at that sister and I was listening. Don't put that in there. Erase that. I was just kidding. Nah, you can't do that, man. With this truth, you don't know the time, you don't know the hour. You always have to be prepared. And when it comes to being prepared, it being self-aware of your environment. That's what 1 Timothy 5:8 is all about, man. Be sober and be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, is a roaring lion, seeking about whom you may devour. If you're not paying attention, you're going to fall, man. It can be a straight road. And if you're looking at your damn phone, you can still trip on nothing. You trip on your own damn shoe. Just think about if the Lord put fire on this side and water on this side, man, and stumbling blocks within the way. Brothers and sisters better see these things, man. It says, verse 45, who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord hath made ruler over his household, to give meat in due season. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. It says, bless that man that when the Lord gave him something to do, the Lord gave him a household and gave him an order and a task. When he came back, he was doing the same exact thing. All praise to the Most High, man. Brothers and sisters in this truth, going hard in the truth. And when brothers and sisters make account of these things, you never stop and you kept your hand to the plow, man. Brothers and sisters, keep striving and keep going, man. Reading on. It says, verily I say unto you, that he shall make him ruler over all his goods. And that's what comes ruling over 1, 10, hundreds, thousands. Guess what? You have many cities. Now you're over, not one city, you're over 1,000 cities, 10 cities. Now you're over this, now you're over there, right? This is what comes with it, and this is how the Lord builds you. Like even with the talents, right? This is another parable about talents. Not hiding your talents and building and adding on your talents. Reading on. But, and if that evil servant shall say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, and shall begin to smite his fellow servants, and to eat and drink with the drunken, the Lord of that servant shall come in a day when he looketh not for him, and in an hour that he is not ware of, and shall cut him asunder, and appoint him his portion with the hypocrites. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth, man. That's going to be a sad day. Like in the days of Noah, brothers and sisters eating, drinking, marrying, giving the marriage. You kicking and you popping. Just like damn Nabal. He kicking and popping. He don't give a damn. He said 2 days ago, who is King David? He don't care, man. He chilling. He got the wine in the section. He got the brothers with him. He got the ox. He got the fresh cows. He got the sheep. He got the goat. And all of a sudden, he kicking. He cool. He go back home. He cool. I'm chilling. He didn't think the next morning his wife was going to walk up to him and be like, hey, King David's on his way. And he said he's going to kill everything that pissed against the wall. It was so tough, his heart turned to stone, man. He died right then and there. You think he was expecting that? Did you think he had a judgment coming behind saying what he said to the Lord as anointed? He didn't think nothing of it. He thought, I'm cool. Brothers and sisters, if y'all think brothers and sisters want to be punished by cursing and making funny remarks of you in Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, guess what? You're sadly mistaken, because in the day when they think nothing's going to happen, they're going to get caught slipping, man. Matter of fact, I'm going to give one more precept, man, before I close out. I ain't going to lie, that kind of just fired me up, man. The book of Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse number 35. To me belongeth vengeance and recompense. Their foot shall slide in due time. I love this precept. I love the way it's worded. It says their foot shall slide in due time. When your foot slides, what does it mean? You get caught slipping. The Lord is going to catch your ass slipping if you falling and you going into lust and different diverse spirits in the ways of this world. He's not playing no games. He's not playing no games with children, with men, with women, with teenagers. He's not playing, man. I'm telling you, that boy that I went to school, he was nothing but 22. Pretty sure he was younger than me. Think about these things, man. Brother says, those who mock you and laugh you to scorn, those are going to be the same ones who's making accounts and wondering and disbelief. How? Why him? Wait, he all he did was wear them little tassels, and all she did was put on a damn dress and a damn little hair wrap, and she stopped eating pork. I could have stopped eating pork. I could have stopped doing this. I could have used turkey necks instead of damn ham hocks in my collard greens. I could have did this. I could have did that. Well, damn, I could have just went to church on Saturday. It's just a day before Sunday. Yeah, well, shit, you could have, hey, you could have, would have, should have, man. Brothers and sisters, y'all stand bold for the Lord and stand 10 toes and watch him exalt you in due time, man. Don't faint. Don't get weak. Don't get faint-hearted. When these things get hard, you lean on a brother and sister, man. And above all, leave on the Most High God. Lean on the Most High God, man, and allow him to lead you and guide you in the spirit, man. I pray brothers and sisters been edified by this class, man. With that, I say shalom. Thank you, brothers and sisters that tuned in, man. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. Help us push the truth around the four corners of the earth, man. Thank you, brothers and sisters, man, who give to the GoFundMe, to the Cash App, who give much alms, man, that is used for not only for ourselves, for the buildings, for the Most High God, to help brothers and sisters get on their feet and whoever falls on hard times, right? And to feed us each and every Sabbath and be able to have the ways and technologies in order to get out and feed the sheep, man. And the brothers and sisters who give the spiritual alms, mighty prayers, mighty fastings, not only for themselves, but for the nation of Israel, right? The water. Brothers and sisters, man, we're getting closer and closer to the new year. If I'm not mistaken, we're about 2 weeks away. And then guess what? 2 weeks after that, guess what? Hey, man, we right there, man. Passover. Getting the leaven out your house. Getting the leaven out your spirit. Brothers and sisters, stay in order. Stay in the spirit. Get the leaven out of your households and out of your spirits. And watch and pray for these times to come, man. Pray the Lord shorten his days, but pray that the Lord increase you in these last days too, man. Call out Yahweh, man. Here at the Battle Axes, we always finish with a law, statute, and a commandment, man. Here we're going to finish with a law. I'm going to go to Deuteronomy chapter 2. Deuteronomy chapter 2 and verse number 25. Because when we get in order and we get in the spirit and the Lord starts to change these things and the time's over, this is what the Lord is going to do to the enemies, man, these heathen. And guess what? Even those Israelites who choose to join themselves with them, like we read last week with wicked alchemists, man. Those people who choose to join themselves with these people, this is what happened, right? Deuteronomy chapter 2 and verse number 25. This day will I begin to put the dread of thee and the fear of thee upon the nations that are under the whole heaven, who shall hear report of thee and shall tremble and be in anguish because of thee, man. And why did the Lord do this? Because he told us to do something. We listen, we're obedient to his voice, we keep his law, such commandments, and he said he's going to be an enemy unto your enemies and an adversary to your adversaries, man. The Lord is going to bring fear and dread upon these nations. He's literally doing it to this day, man. In the same context, man. Guess what? He's talking about Og, the king of Bashan, Amorites, the Ammonites, all these things, man. Moab. Look at how the Lord is literally raising hell in these days around this area. Brothers and sisters, better stay in order, stay in tune, stay sober, stay vigilant, and continue to watch these things as they unfold, man. Love you, brothers and sisters, man. Y'all stay in order. Tune into another mighty and beautiful class that the captains will bring out tomorrow, and all the classes that will come out throughout the week, man. The water, brothers and sisters, man. Like, share, and subscribe, and push this truth around the four corners of the earth. With that, I'm Officer Donald with the Battle Axe of the Most High. Shalom.